Hi friends, I'm Phoebe. Welcome to my music discovery journey. We are checking out Bambie Thug today. I keep hearing this name everywhere. When I went to 2000 Trees, they performed in the forest stage and I missed it. We didn't get around to that performance, and I'm kind of kicking myself because I remember my friend saying that it was a really good performance, and I've been meaning to check out their stuff ever since. They've been active in music since 2020, it seems. They're Irish, so got to shout out and celebrate Irish people, Irish culture. My whole family are from there, so obviously got to do that. I understand they're non-binary, so I'll be referring to them as they them. And this is Doomsday Blue. It seems like one of their more popular tracks. It looks like they've signed to Spine Farm as well, so I'll probably be checking out some of that going forward too. I'm just going to get the lyrics up. Okay. Blaze Bible.
Ex-boyfriends make new, better boyfriend.
Cadaver, I speak to destroy the feelings I have. I cannot avoid through twisted tongues. A hex deployed on you.
Oh.
Let all the pretties in your bed escape your hands and make you sad. And all the things you wish you had, you lose.
Ooh. This sounds familiar. Okay. You see that when we're in this like little candy world, it's a circular lens, looking through a lens, perhaps to show the difference of the dark scene. So they're in a dark scene and they are putting a hex on their ex-boyfriend because that's going to make them better. It's very witchy vibes. We can see that they're burning sage, they're circle casting, I think. They're doing a bunch of stuff to carry out this hex. It sounds very ritualistic. It looks very ritualistic. And not that I'm 100% clear on terms for which things. But that's what I'm getting so far. Even from the beginning, Avada Kedavra, I speak to destroy. There's intention there that what they are going to do is going to be very destructive. And Avada Kedavra, there's a reference from the Harry Potter series. At least that's what I know it from. Avada Kedavra is to kill, a killing spell. It's one of the very worst dark things that you would do in someone's life. The feelings I have, I cannot avoid. So they are speaking from their personal thoughts. Can't help themselves. They overcome with this feeling and they have to face them. Through twisted tongues, a hex deployed on you. Twisted tongues, is that like speaking in tongues? Is that incantations and such? A hex deployed on you that all the pretties in your bed escape your hands and make you sad. And all the things you wish you had, you lose. That's not good. For the other person, at least. All the pretties in your bed escape your hands and make you sad. So they basically have no luck in love or intimacy with other people. And all the things you wish you had, you lose. It's quite clear, isn't it? What's going on there. It's definitely very intentional and very clear on what they are trying to carry out. I know you're living a lie. I see the scars in your eyes. I know you're living a lie. I guess you'd rather have a star than the moon. Ooh, so living a lie and seeing the scars in your eyes, they are suggesting that this person isn't very truthful. Perhaps they have done something bad to Bambie. You'd rather have, I guess you'd rather have the star than the moon. Kind of is a bit like you'd rather have this than something else that's very precious. Stars, a dime a dozen. The moon, there are many moons around planets, but this planet only has one moon, right? So that's a much rarer thing. I think it is describing something that is very rare. You'd rather have a star than the moon. A star, one of many, than this one moon that we can see from here. I guess I always overestimate you, who do all the things that you do. I'm down in my doomsday blues. I love how it sounds a lot lighter when they are talking about being down in the doomsday blues. Everything here, like we hear the darkness in that first scene, and it feels dark and heavy and like dun 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 dun. And then this chorus, I think, shows all these like candy colors, pastels, la-di-da, kind of a nice world. But even with all those nice things, Bambi has a doomsday cake, and they are surrounded by sweet things. Actually, there's a bunch of cakes there, but there's, from the lyrics and the tone of what she's talking about, it's sad. So there's a juxtaposition on how it sounds light and airy, but it's actually not light and airy. Doomsday blues and a blue cake, blue nails. Maybe that's intentional, maybe it's not, but yeah, the visuals are really, really quite cool. Okay, and then even the lighter hair. Ooh. Ooh, I got chills. Oh my gosh. Background. Okay. So this boyfriend that they have put a hex on, that they've brought back, that they're trying to enjoy time together, it gives the illusion that they're supposed to be having fun. But I guess realistically, it even says, it whispers, I know you're living a lie. I see the scars in your eyes. Perhaps this is an inner monologue, Bambi to themselves, where they are through this sadness, being with someone that they're not happy with. Feels like that. You're living a lie. You're pretending. You're going through the motions. You're trying to make use of this person who didn't serve you any purpose before. You've tried to change them, or something like that. But realistically, it's not. There's not going to be any happiness there. Perhaps in this darkness, they've brought this person of darkness into their world, and even visually there's darkness around them, with the black, with the dark coloring, the dark clothing, and whatever this is around them. And then Bambi, they have like all the light colors still, so it feels like a visual mismatch in what we see. Now, obviously in real life, we know that opposites can attract, and it doesn't matter what you wear or how you look or what colors you can have. I wear pastels, I wear black. My neurodivergence means that I've got many different tastes, and it doesn't have to be pigeonholed to one thing. It's much like Bambi's genres of music are kind of blended, doesn't have to be around one thing. Very nice for neurodivergent people. but yeah, we see here visually, I think it's supposed to be representing that this person that they have tried to mold into something better, you can't polish a turd. I think that's what that means. The second verse, Avada Kedavra, the thoughts in my head. So instead of I speak to destroy, the thoughts in my head, referring to the thoughts in the head again, the places I touch when lying in bed. Who knows what that could mean? The visions of you, the words that you said, this idea of someone, but also what they actually did and said. My heartbeat buried in the ground, and to the strings I bind, you are bound. So when you sleep, you'll hear the sound. Cuckoo. Perhaps that's descending into madness. Talking about heartbeat buried in the ground, perhaps their heart was buried in the ground, Bambie's, and so there's this kind of resentment towards this person. Now look what you did. I'm going to do that to you now. To the strings I bind, you're bound. I know you're living a lie. I see the scars in your eyes. I know you're living a lie. I love how it whispered after the chorus, that first part. So we're back to the chorus, and then I'm going to give this a like. I love how it's got Bam plus question mark. Bam short for Bambi, and I guess it's a mystery. Do they really have feelings for them, or are they just going through the motions? It's kind of comical as well, the things that they're doing. It's quite funny. It reminds me of Edward Scissorhands, when Edward Scissorhands looks so out of place in this like wonderful looking bright community, and everyone's kind of a bit like, who are you and what are you doing here? But there's a wholesomeness to it as well. I love this moon. I love that they're out in a field with sheep, and this ex-boyfriend is on a little rocking horse. Bambi's smiling. The other person doesn't look like they're smiling. Maybe. Melancholic tonic. They are smiling a little bit, I think. Oh. Oh, they're there. They're waving. Yeah, the reality is kind of like, Is that a real painting? And does that have a meaning behind it of like being with someone that you're not really happy with? Camp. That was really cool. I love the visuals of how it was like this person that they put hex on that is with them, but doesn't seem to truly be bringing them happiness. It says here, for your romance I'd beg, steal and borrow. So I'd do anything for you, which then suggests it's not really a healthy kind of love, and it doesn't seem as reciprocated, or it doesn't feel like that. Being in relationships where you don't feel that it's returned is not a good feeling. And that's what it feels like for that. It's draining me hollow. I guess you'd rather have the star and the moon. You could slow dance me out of my sorrow. It's all their hopes are pinned on this guy. Like, you could take me out of this. You could save me. But really, the healthy thing is to let go of someone that doesn't seem to be willing to do that on their own. That has to be forced into it and hexed even. Like, I put a hex on you that you won't do this with anyone else, that you'll only be happy with me. Perhaps that's what that meant. All the pretties in your bed escape your hands and make you sad. But then when you're doing magic, isn't that the whole be careful what you wish for? You say that, but then you're like, well, all the pretties in your bed, does that not include them? And even if it doesn't, even if that's like everyone else would make you sad and you can only be happy with me, would that get boring for Bambie? And I think there's that articulation. I think they are kind of saying, yeah, this would happen, but they articulate it so well that they're so into someone that they can make them better. They can change the situation, but they can't change how they might feel in terms of positivity, it seems. Even like playing badminton or whatever it was, and they're hitting over and the person's not hitting back. That feels like a really good representation visually of the feelings and the effort that you give to someone. And perhaps he's just incompetent, this ex-boyfriend. It's like, I don't know how to play, but it feels like he's not returning that. And I thought that was really good. It's such a small detail that you could miss, or you could see, oh, they're doing all these things. But I think that's really cool to point out. You could slow dance me out of my sorrow, but your favourite colour compared to the others is doom. Doom isn't a colour, but there's a darkness to it, and it's not good. Even if a colour represents doom, doom is never a good feeling, is it? I don't think there's a way that I could describe doom as feeling good. No. So, and here they describe it as Doomsday Blue. Doomsday Blues. It doesn't feel good, does it? It doesn't feel happy at all. You see a cake in pastel blues, still it doesn't. It's like polishing a turd. You can't make that feel good. And I think that's the whole theme of the tune. And then they end saying, blue, 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 Avada Kedavra, I speak to destroy. So they finish it as they started it. That was really, really cool. I wonder if there's it's called Doomsday Blue, not Doomsday Blues. I think I might have said Doomsday Blues. So then I wonder if they explain any further what they wanted to convey from this. Maybe it's about heartbreak, deception, and the pain of unrequited love, while also addressing the marginalisation of the queer community and the need to overcome self-doubt. Oh, that's quite cool. Designed to act as a spell, casting out toxic relationships and reclaiming personal power through genre-defying sounds. I really liked that about it. Obviously, I support the LGBTQIA+ community, being queer myself in sexuality. People are just human beings, and there's absolutely no need to hate on other people just because of who they are. No one's hurting us. No one's hurting you. So that's that, really. That's quite cool. Apparently, maybe this is where I've heard of it. Apparently it was in the Eurovision Song Contest in 2024. I must have heard it. Huh. Anyway, what did you think? Let me know. Do you have a favourite Bambie Thug song? Would you like me to cover it? Please let me know in the comments. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, because every little helps. everyone hates when YouTubers are like, please like and subscribe, but it really does help the videos when you like, and when you've watched through to the end. It helps when you leave a comment because the algorithm suggests that you enjoyed that. Even if you don't like it and you leave a comment, I really encourage constructive feedback and criticism, and take that on board, and like to know what people think. So please let me know. But every comment pushes the algorithm. So if you have the capacity, please do. Thank you to anyone over on Ko-fi or Patreon for supporting the channel even more than you already have. You've already given me 20 minutes of your time, so thank you for that, going above and beyond. If you want to join the Patreon members and get your name here at the end of my videos, it's £1 on the supporters tier, or you can join the premium or VIP supporters, which is a bit more, but you get song requests each month included in your membership. Anyway, thank you for your time. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.